So we're going to be doing the quarter pounder with ease, and this is a video that was put out by Hawaii Crap Shooters back in February of 2020. He has over 14,000 views on this strategy. To begin the strategy, he does no pass line or don't pass line bet. So basically what he does is he waits for a roll the dice and to see if we can get a number to hit. That's a 4-3-7, so that's not a good number to start off with. But we have a 4-2-6, so the point will be 6. Once the point is established, what Brian does is he'll take out $60 and he'll put it on the 6, and he'll put $60 on the 8. And then what he also does is he will put a $35 field bet out. And he hops the 5s for $5 on each number. So that'd be for the 1-4 and the 2-3. Okay, so let's break this down and see what happens if whatever number rolls. So for example, if a 2 would roll or a 12, we would get paid out double what's in the field. So we have $35 out there. So we would get actually paid out $70. So that's 50, 60, and 70. So that would be if a 2 or a 12 rolls. Okay. Let's say that a 3, 4, 9, 10, or 11 rolls. If the 3, 4, 9, 10, or 11 rolls, we would get paid out $35. So we would get paid out even money on that field bet. Okay. And if an 8 would roll, well, what happened is we would lose the field, but we would get paid out $70 on that 8. Okay, then if that would happen, what we would do is we would go back up on that field. So we would take $35. We would also lose the the hop 5. So we would take $35, put it back on the field, and we'd take the $10 there and re-hop that 5. I don't have a hop on my table, so that's where I put my hops for now. And then what we would do is this quarters, we would put that into our tray. And that's why it's called the quarter pounder with ease. Same thing would happen if the 6 would roll. If the 6 would roll, we would lose that field. We would get paid out $70 on that 6. We would also lose the hop 5. So what we would do again is we would take $35 out of our winnings, put it back up on the field, and we would re-ante up or re-hop that 5. Again, we would take that quarter and we would put it in our tray. So that's kind of where it stands right now. Obviously, if a 7 would roll, the big red, we would lose the hop, we would lose the 6, we would lose the 8, and we would lose the field bet. So everything would come off. And what Brian does now in this quarter pounder with ease strategy is he will, again, not do a pass line or don't pass line bet. After the come out roll, after the point is established, he would put the $60 on the 6, $60 on the 8, $35 in the field, hop the 5s for $10, and he would keep those same exact bets up for 2 rolls or 2 hits of the dice. After that, he would actually take it down, and then he would go to a 44 inside bet. And 44 inside is basically $10 on the 5, $10 on the 6, $10 on the 8. I'm sorry, 2 units across. So $10 on the 5, $10 on the 9. And then what we would do is we would go $12 on the 6 and $12 on the 8. So that way we're putting the caps on the 6 and 8 to make it a proper bet. And then from there, what he would do is he would half press the winnings. So let's say the 8 would win or get hit. we would win $14. And what he would do is he would take half the money and he would press up, say the 8 this time, and he would rack the rest. And let's say the 8 hits again. There's 3 units on it. That would pay out $21. And let's say he would take half of that and he would go up on the 6 and maybe up on the 5. Or another option would be, instead of doing the 6 and the 5, maybe he would take the $21, he would take half it and go up on the 4. And then the next time something like that would hit, maybe on the 10, so that way he could spread out all the way across. But basically, half pressing is taking half of your winnings, putting it on a table, taking the other half and putting it into your tray. So let's roll this out. I'm going to take this down here, and I'm going to start off. Brian starts off with $500 in his video for a bankroll. So let's do the same for us. And I'm just going to put this over here. We can count out $500 really quick, and we can go from there. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's $500. So let's put $500 in our tray. And our puck is off. Okay, and let's coming out. Dice out, coming out. And we have a 617. That has nothing for us because we don't have a pass or don't pass bet out on a table. So we have a 415. Our point will be 5. So what we're going to do is the puck moves over to the 5. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to set up our strategy then. So like I said, we're going to go $60 on the 6, $60 on the 8. I'm going to go 5 in the field. And we're going to hop the 5s, the 5 for $10. Okay, so we're all set here. And I didn't explain this in the beginning of the video, but should the 5s hit, let's say the 1-4 hits, we would lose the 2-3, but we would get paid out $75 for that 5 bet. So we would keep that plus get paid out the $75. Because each hop number will pay out $15 per dollar bet. Okay, so we have a 5, point is 5, and rolling out, coming out, dice out. And we have a 6, 4, 10. So what's going to happen is that has nothing up here. We lose our hops. We get paid out $35 on that field. Okay, and what that's going to allow us to do is we're going to take the $10 and we're going to go back up on the hop 5. We're going to rack a quarter. So we made $25 so far on this strategy. Okay, and dice out. And we have a 2-1-3. Perfect. Again, we're going to lose that hop 5. And we're going to get paid out $35 on that field. And what that's going to allow us to do now is we'll come down on the field, put that in a rack, and we're going to collect the 35. And that's going to give us enough money now to go to 44 inside. So we're going to take the 60 down as well. And we're going to go 44 inside. So we're going to go $10 on the 5, $10 on the 9, 12 on the 6, 12 on the 8. I'm going to pick up some singles here quick. So that way we can put a cap on the 6 and on the 8. Okay. And we got dice out. And we have a 6-2-8. That 8 is going to pay out $14. And what we're going to do is we're going to half press this now. So what we'll do is we'll take $6 out of this. So let's go back up $6 on the 8. And we're going to rack the rest. And dice out. We have a 2-2-4. That will do nothing for our strategy because there's nothing on the 4. So we'll keep on rolling. And we have a 4-3-7, so 7 out. The puck comes off. We're going to lose all this stuff here, which is fine because this is all profit monies anyhow. And let's go 1 or 2 more shooters here just so you guys have an idea of how the strategy does work. Again, no pass or don't pass bet. We're going to roll it out. And coming out, we have a 6-4-10. So our points can be 10. Again, we're going to go back up on that 6 for $60. On the 8 for $60. On the field for $35. And we're going to put $10 on the hop 5. So $5 will be on that 1-4. The other $5 will be on the 2-3. And dice out. This is roll number 1. We have a 5-4-9. So that's going to do nothing over here. We're going to lose the hop 5s. We're going to get paid out $35 in that field. And we're going to take $10, put it back up on the hop 5, and we're going to rack the quarter. And dice out. And we have a 4-2-6. Perfect. Okay, on that, we're going to lose this field this time. But we're going to get paid out $70 up there. So we get paid out 50, 60, 70. And what we're going to do is we're going to take all this down. We lose that hop 5, by the way. We're going to take all this down then. 4 inside. Okay, so 10, 12, 12, and 10. And perfect. Okay, so let's roll this up. And we got a 5-4-9. That's perfect. Okay, 2 units or $10 is going to pay out $14 on that 9. And again, we're going to do a half press. We'll take $6 out. We'll put it on that 9, and we will rack the rest. And coming out again, or dice out again. And we have a 5-2-7. So that's a short roll, guys. But hopefully you get the idea of how this strategy works. And again, if you have not checked out Brian Hawaii Crap Shooter's YouTube channel, make sure that you do check it out. Quality site. He just reached 8,000 subscribers. So he is one of the bigger channels out on the YouTube world in regards to craps. And he's an awesome guy. He has good stories, and he has chickens in his garage where his table is at. So when you listen to his videos, you'll hear the roosters crowing in the background. But hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master journey. Let's make it yours too.